during college at the University of Michigan, you lived abroad in Mexico City for a spell.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself in that experience?
Let's see. I mean, when I arrived in Mexico City, it was through a student program. So, and I was a part of it at Michigan, and it's called AIESEC. And I was a part of it at Michigan. It was also at the university in Mexico City where it was based. So I knew a couple of people there, but so they kind of met me at the airport. They took me to my, I was staying with a, older lady who rented out a room.
Okay.
Right. It was literally a bed, not even a room. Right. And the only English word she knew how to say was butter. And I was like, oh my goodness. So, I was like, well, I guess I'm going to learn Spanish. And I did, So, Mexico City was great because it was like, for me, I mean, I was a sophomore just finished my sophomore year in college, and to that point, I mean, I had never really done anything like that before.
Yeah.
I never lived in a city before, right? I mean, Ann Arbor was the biggest city I'd lived in to that date, and here I am in Mexico City. It takes an hour to fly over it. It's just enormous, and so it was a great experience to just kind of see what the world's like.
Now, how did your relationship progress with your host who spoke the butter word?
Very good, very good. It took us a while. And she was a very, she was just older. I mean, she must have been 70 at the time.
Sure.
And, her husband had passed away or whatever. And, she just became a very, good friend, And, we didn't always have, long, extensive conversations because we didn't, I didn't know enough of the words, right, to do that. But we did have some, and, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I mean, it really made me realize it's like, if you try to communicate with people, usually you can. You just have to figure out, how you're going to do it. Even if you don't know the language as well as you could. So
it's a great lesson. And it's only a lesson you learn if you go somewhere where you're uncomfortable and not part of the mainstream.
Exactly. I mean, without the immersion, I'm sure I would have just hung out with the university kids who all spoke English. They wanted to speak English with me because they wanted to practice. And I was like, I want to learn Spanish, and sure enough, I did.
That's great.
I knew that I had when I came back to the States for some reason, just for like a quick trip, and I had a dream in Spanish. And I woke up and I was like, whoa.